viewers and subscribers, and welcome back to another show with the Old Video Gamer. And just like the title suggests, I have recently celebrated my 44th birthday. I am now a 44-year-old gamer. You know, that's just getting up there in age quite a bit. You know, for most of the kids that are on YouTube, which are usually around, like, I don't know, 12 to 14, and of course there's a lot of 20-year-olds on YouTube, 44 is probably kind of pretty ancient compared to them. So it's like, wow, man, that's like my dad's age. Or maybe for some kids, their grandfather's age. Who knows? You never know. There might be someone out there whose grandfather's probably 44 or around my age or so. But, you know, it's pretty fascinating, you know, when you start looking back on the old days of, you know, yore and the medieval days of gaming and everything. You know, it's like, man, I can remember so much when I used to game. I mean, from the time that I had the Atari 2600, time from we had the Sega Genesis, my first PS1, playing in the arcades all the time. Dude, I remember playing on an original Space Invaders game in the arcade. Original Dragon Slayer. Dude, you do not know what it's like to play Dragon Slayer, or Dragon's Lair, sorry, unless you've played it on the actual arcade, you know, setup, the box. You know, the big box they used to have in the, like, bowling alleys and everything. They used to have arcades everywhere in the malls and so on like that. They don't usually have a lot of arcades nowadays, but, you know, every once in a while you'll find an arcade here and there, and it's just not like what it used to be. Oh, God, nabbit, you know, arcades are just not what they used to be. Hopefully I'll never end up sounding like that, but you know what I mean. So it's always fun when you start, when you have a birthday, you know, you become another year older, and you kind of look back on quite a few things, and it's like, wow. I might make some videos on just some of those subjects, like what's it like to be a 40-year-old gamer? What's my future in gaming going to be? Am I going to quit at 50? Who knows? You know, will I be around for? You know, it's like, I mean, hopefully I'll be around. I'm talking about, will I actually get a PS5? You know, I mean, I know there are other systems out there. I would love to get the Switch because I would love to play Nintendo games at about, you know, 1080p and everything. I was kind of pissed when the Wii came out. I was like, what? We're only getting 480p and that's it? That's all this thing can push? I still played the Wii, but I never bought the Wii U because I was so pissed off that they only, you know, supported the Wii for about 3 years. They did the same thing with the GameCube. They supported it like for a few years. Then here comes the Wii, and all the support was gone. No more games, nothing. Wii was out for 3 years, and then as soon as the Wii U came out, all the support was gone for it. Nothing. Wii U lasted a little bit longer, but I never bought a Wii U because I was just so pissed off at Nintendo. And now I see so many great games on the Switch that I'm like going, I would really love to get a Switch. Not like I wouldn't want to get an Xbox S either, you know. There's a lot of really great games on there, but I think I want to kind of wait on the Xbox until, like, you know, of course, if they come out with a new system, then that system will go down and the games will go down, and it'll just be more affordable. And the only reason why I stuck with a PS4 or PS4 Pro is because of the fact that when it comes to JRPGs, PlayStation's going to get them, hands down. The type of JRPGs that I like to have, Sony's going to get them. I know it for a fact. So, you know, I'm just going to get a PS4, and that's you know, and hold off and see what games come out for these other systems, and hopefully it'll be something good. And maybe later on pick up some of the other systems. I have to look at, you know, affordability. So hopefully later down the line, it'll be more affordable for me to buy these systems just later. Just like with the PS5, just like with every system that's come out, I've always waited a couple years after the system comes out because you never know, price drops, better systems, you know, like who knows what who knows what things are going to happen to the system. I mean, we all remember, well, I remember, who knows, maybe you weren't around for the red ring of death when the Xbox 360 first came out. It's like, I think I've owned a total of about 3 or 4 Xbox 360s. So, woo! That's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, when, I'm going to say this, okay, when anybody who's just kind of only been in gaming for the last decade, when you get older and you've been in it for 30 years, there's a lot of things that you're going to see and a lot of things that you're going to experience in gaming. You're going to just look back down the line and go, wow, I can't believe it was ever like this. I think that's the funny thing. Young gamers are so spoiled, man, because they do not know what it's like. You know, but I remember what it's like to just put in a game and play. Having to, you know, download all these games all the time, it's just like, or, you know, update them and everything. It's such a nuisance. But I understand why they have to do it. You know, I understand why we install it to the system so it runs better. You know, I understand and I get it, but it's still a freaking nuisance. You know, it's one of the things that I kind of don't enjoy about owning modern day systems. So, but other than that, you know, I had a great birthday. I had a great time. Friends and family made it, you know, such an awesome day, and I'm glad for that. I don't mind turning 44. You know, I mean, I don't mind getting older. I know some people they whine and cry about it, but you know what? I don't have an issue with it. You know, it's just the fact of life. You're going to get older. And one day I'm going to be a really old gamer. So,